right, guys, it's that time again. Let's talk about the top stocks that I'm buying right now today. And per the usual, there's going to be some controversy with this list, and hey, that's okay, guys. That's what we're here for. But I know there's one question out there that a lot of you guys are already going to ask, and that is, did Tesla make the list or not? So we'll discuss that as well. So we got a lot to get into today, but make sure you like the video before we dive into this if you guys like the truth without the hype. But there's actually 15 stocks on my watch list, but not all of them are going to actually make my list to buy right now, because some of them honestly run up and they're a little bit overvalued right now. So obviously I don't want to buy overvalued shares. I want to buy undervalued shares. So these to me are the most undervalued based upon my valuation on the stock, which if you want to see all my buys on this stock in real time and my watch list complete with price targets for all 15 of those stocks, make sure you take advantage of the biggest sale ever for my group that's going on right now for Black Friday, where you get all those buys. You get my complete watch list with price target. You get access to 5 courses for free. You can use our stock analyzer tool for free. You can be a part of the best 6, 7, and 8-figure Discord out there. Tons of exclusive videos only posted there that I can't post here on YouTube. And you can slide into my DMs. You can jump on our live Q&As. You can ask me anything. We can walk you through every single piece of investing that you need. So make sure you take advantage of this sale before it ends with very limited spots, because once it ends, the price goes up forever. Now, getting back to our buys here, keep in mind that I'm looking out 3 to 5 years from now, and then I'm coming back here and also looking at what's the current valuation of these stocks. So stocks that have been on the list in the past have included, Meta, Google, Amazon when they were all in the 80s, Tesla when it was in the 100s. Palantir seemed like it was on the list forever every time it got underneath $10, and a bunch more stocks like that. So these stocks right now are the ones that I feel are the best buys, like those stocks were during those times. Now, obviously, I'm not trying to say that these stocks are like the Meta opportunity. That was basically like a once in a lifetime, once in a decade type opportunity to get that kind of stock, that beaten down. That doesn't happen very often, guys. But right now, these are the best discounts according to my valuation and what I'm looking at in the stocks that I want to buy on my watch list. So first up, we have SoFi. Now this stock just hit my price target once again. I went on ahead and executed buys, and I'm looking to buy my next tranche of stocks if the stock continues to stay beaten down. I know a lot of folks FOMO'd into it last time, and you're going to be okay long term. There's nothing to worry about there. But this right here is where having those price targets is so important, because it seems like a stock like SoFi continues to get beaten down every time after earnings. They continue to impress quarter after quarter after quarter after quarter. The management team is just clicking on all cylinders, but the stock price is kind of stuck in this purgatory range. It's basically being controlled by the traders right now, and that's okay. That's part of a stock being not profitable yet. And until they come around to being profitable, which is coming very, very quickly, we're going to continue to have to kind of ride this roller coaster with SoFi. So you just got to be patient and be ready to pull the trigger whenever your price targets hit. Now, if you're not sure about SoFi, or you're wondering, hey, what's going on with it? What's the long-term thesis on it? What's kind of, the next big move in SoFi and some things like that? The video right up here covers all that if you want all those sort of details. But for me right now, I'm looking to add as much SoFi as I can. Because once FinTech gets out of the doghouse and this stock turns profitable, boy, lookout's all I can say, and I'm going to gobble up as many shares as I can right now. All right, so stock number 2 is CocaCola. Now, I've been buying this stock for over a month now. We're basically on a few months worth of buying here, and I had to wait an entire year almost to actually buy this stock because it was overvalued last year. It got overvalued. That happens, and it took a while for it to basically work its way back down to undervalued, and of course, it's starting to pick up a little bit of steam right now, but it's still in my buy range. So I'm looking to buy more Coca-Cola stock because it fits in my dividend portfolio that I'm looking to build out and make stronger. And it's kind of the steady play that's kind of in there per se. I got a few other riskier plays in there, but in terms of steady, just solid company all the way around, the last earnings was great. There was nothing negative about it whatsoever. Coke continues to click quarter after quarter after quarter. There's a reason why it's probably Warren Buffett's favorite stock, because it just continues to perform, and it's going to add me a nice dividend. And I think I'm going to be very, very happy with the stock and the stability it's going to bring to my portfolio, more importantly, over the long term. So I'm going to continue to add to this stock as long as it continues to be in my buy range. Next up is 3M. And this stock, honestly, if I'm being honest, is not nearly as stable as Coke is. It's not the stability play in my dividend portfolio. But I've owned this stock for a very long time. There's nobody else that can do what 3M does. They have a great dividend yield, and yeah, they have some bumps in the road, but it looks like we're getting out of those bumps in the road, and they've kind of been able to move forward with that. So assuming everything is smooth from there, we should get a nice little bump up in the share price as well over the next few years as they continue to move forward with that. But nonetheless, it's in my dividend portfolio. I have it for the dividend. I almost have a full position there. I probably honestly do have a full position, but but I'm going to add a little bit more of 3M to my portfolio there and kind of round out my position in the dividend portfolio. All right, so now on to the controversial part of the list. And I know this is going to get the comment section all kinds of fired up, guys. I'm ready. Bring it down in the comment section. One, let me know what stocks you're looking to buy. That right there would be the first thing I really kind of want to hear, kind of see what you guys out there are thinking, what you're looking to buy. And two, let me know if you kind of disagree with these picks, and please tell me why. It's no good to just say, that stock sucks. Like that. Okay, cool. Tell me why. So that way we can kind of have that discussion down there in the comments. And, maybe you have some great points. Maybe it's something I missed and I can kind of check out a little bit further and look into it further. So let's discuss Tesla next, because with everything going on right now with Tesla, I'm sure you guys are wondering, what the heck are my thoughts? Is it basically coming into my buy range or not for Tesla stock? Because, hey, there's a lot going on with Tesla right now. And this isn't exactly the right forum to get into everything that's going on there. But in regards to Tesla, it is not in my buy zone yet, so it's not on this list. But it might very well hit that list if we continue to see all the controversies kind of surrounding Elon and everything else going on with all that. But that to me is almost kind of secondary. To me, the biggest driver that would actually push Tesla back down into my buy range again is going to be next quarter's earnings. Because if we continue to see earnings erosion, which we've seen the past couple of quarters here, and Elon was kind of ominous on the last earnings call that, hey, may not get better here in the short term. Yeah, I know Cybertruck's launching, but Cybertruck right now is a huge loser, which means it's going to hurt the bottom line more at the start of production as they start to push these things out. That right there could mean we see a big earnings erosion on the next earnings call. That to me is going to be the big thing that kind of pushes it back down into my buy range. So we're not there yet. But I agree with you guys. If you want to say, hey, is it going to be there soon? It might very well be there sooner than we think. But right now, I think kind of the next earnings call is going to be the one that if it gets down in there, that's going to be the thing that pushes it there. So for now, I had to leave Tesla completely off the list. So on to the final stock on the list. And you guys probably know it. I know you're sick of me talking about it. And that would be PayPal stock. Look, I don't know what else they need to do. I love the new CEO. I love the new vision. I love what the board has allowed the new CEO to do. I've loved all the changes in management that they've started to make already. I've loved everything about and by the way, I really love the valuation, but it still hasn't been enough to kind of get PayPal moving again a little bit off the snot. It came a little bit off that bottom there, off that 52-week low, but not enough to really call it really, getting the engine started yet and really kind of starting that next leg up. And that's okay. I understand Wall Street probably wants to see, hey, show me you can execute to this new vision that you got. But so far, everything has been right for PayPal. And I can't not buy a stock when it's this beaten down and it's such a great company. I unfortunately have to continue to buy shares. Now, I'm not buying as big as I was earlier. There's no reason to. I don't need any more shares. These are well into bonus shares at this stage. But if they continue to perform and Wall Street continues to keep them beaten down, this stock is going to stay on my list until it actually does have that first nice leg up and kind of gets it out of its downward trend and get started back in the right direction. And I got it. It's been down for more than a year now, almost 2 years now. Totally understand. But guess what? During the greatest bull market of all time, stocks like Apple and Google and Amazon and other great companies like that, all of them had periods of time where 6 months, 8 months, a year plus of them being down or sideways. So if that can happen during the greatest bull market of all time with the greatest companies of all time, it's absolutely feasible that PayPal is not a dead stock, but just stuck in one of those doldrums like those other stocks experienced. And remember, if you want to see all my buy and sell alerts in real time, you want to see my complete watch list with price targets and everything else. And don't forget to take advantage of the biggest discount for my group ever. If you want to see all these buys in real time that we discussed today, you want to see my watch list complete with price targets, you want to take 5 courses for free, use our stock analyzer for free, be able to slide into my DMs or talk to me on our live Q&As or in our Discord anytime you want, be a part of the best 6, 7, and 8 figure Discord out there. Take advantage of all the videos that I post in there that I can't post here on YouTube and so much more, guys. Make sure you take advantage of the pinned comment down there before the price goes up forever and you miss out on a steal deal. And click this video here if you want to see exactly what I'm buying in this market, and click here to see my exact plan for this market. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.